Hey guys, I'm not gonna doodle around too much in the beginning. As you guys can see, I am no makeup, no wig. I'm not dolled up for you guys today, and I am recording from my bed. I am live on bed rest. Today is Saturday, and Wednesday of this week, I was in a really horrible car accident. I was driving and I was stopped at a red light. Hey, I'm sorry, my eyes are really weak right now. Sorry. Fear bully. I think that was fear bully. I'm sorry. Um, Welcome. And I was driving. I was stopped at a red light. I was less than 1 mile away from my house. And I was stopped at a red light. It was raining, and I heard this screeching sound coming up from behind me. And I looked up in my rearview mirror and I noticed that I was getting ready to get hit. And it was like no way that I could avoid it. I was stopped at a red light. And sure enough, I got hit by a Nissan Xterra. And I was going like eastbound. And it knocked me like almost to going back towards westbound. And as I was being knocked back this way, I ran into what I saw coming was a light pole. So I'm like, when I got hit by the Xterra, I was like, oh my God, I survived it. Okay, I'm still alive. And next thing I know, here comes this light pole. And just from there, I'm like, oh gosh, I know I'm dead. I'm not going to survive this light pole. And like try to maneuver my car in a way that I don't get hit directly on by the pole, the light pole. But I still kind of managed to get it to the right side of my car, the front of my car. And so I did hit the light pole, and like 2 feet to the left of the light pole was the electrical box. And I was telling the cop after I survived. He was like, that I was really worried about the light pole. And he was like, yeah, the light pole's pretty bad, but what you really should have been worried about was the electrical box. And I'm like, well, thank God I didn't hit that either. I'm pretty much the guy. I don't know if he wasn't paying attention or whatever, because we were all stopped, or if he hydroplaned or whatever. I don't know. I've forgiven him. So that's not my main. I'm not mad about that. I'm just trying to recover now. I'm on bed rest. I did go to the emergency room immediately afterwards, and I got checked out to make sure because my chest was like really hurting, and I realized as I was heading there it was mainly because of probably the seatbelt. And so I did go get checked out, make sure there was no fluid or anything like that on my chest. Um, and I'm getting progressively sore and sore each day. So on Monday I'm gonna go to like a chiro to see if I need some adjustments or what other treatment I may need. But I'm so grateful to be alive and in the land of the living, I tell you. I wish I could upload like the pictures of my car. Maybe I might actually tell this story on a real video where I can actually edit to add pictures in the car and the scene. It was really, really bad. My airbag deployed. I smelled like smoke, and I just hurry up and jumped out the car. Like I didn't want the the car to start on fire, or the light pole to fall on top of the car with me in it and smash me. I don't know. I just hurry up and jumped. I remember when I was crashing, like there were pedestrians running everywhere, and he knocked me across 2 lanes of traffic. And those 2 lanes of traffic, it's 55 miles per hour out there. So it's like 2 lanes on each side, but it's 55 miles per hour because I live in the desert, and I was less than a mile away from my home, but it's a really fast, road to get to your house. You can go 55. So I don't know if he was like text messaging or something where he wasn't paying attention, and that's how he ended up hitting me. I don't know if he just realized that we were all stopped at the red light too late and he ended up hydroplaning. I don't know exactly what happened. I just remember being stopped at the stoplight and then getting hit once and then getting hit again. And it's pretty traumatic. My car, I'm predicting, is going to be totaled because it was really smashed from the back, really smashed in the front. Fluid was leaking. It deflated the tires. I mean, the airbag deployed. And the bad thing is I just installed a one of those really nice radios in my car. It was like a $260 radio that I had just installed. And then I also had installed a backup camera. I mean, I just got all this work done on the vehicle like less than 3 weeks ago. I was talking on to my sister on the phone that earlier in the day through Bluetooth, and I couldn't figure it out. That's how new the radio in my car was. So everybody's like, you should go pull the radio out of the car. And I'm like, I don't want to spend more money to go get somebody to go pull the radio out of the car for me. My next car will probably have the automatic, like the really nice radio system and all that good stuff. With the touch screens is what I'm saying. Are you guys meeting new friends? This is not just story time. It's also so you guys can meet some new friends. Is that Fear Bully that's still hanging in there with me? It's not telling me who's still in there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to these live streams, so I can't tell. But you guys should also be making friends as well. So leave comments so that people know that you guys have stopped by and they can come stop by your neck of the woods as well. What else should I tell you guys? Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm on bed rest. They give me 2 different medications to take. One a muscle relaxant and one is for pain. And that joker is an opioid. They put a red opioid sticker on the bottle, and I've been scared to take it because it seems like as soon as you hear something, it's like then you start seeing it everywhere. Like watched on the news yesterday, it was like, yes, opioid crisis. Fentanyl usage has increased over 1,000% in the last 6 years. Like, really? That's a lot. And then the story was like from 2012 to, no, it was like 2010 to 2016. So it wasn't even an updated story. So I'm like, what happened in between 2016 and 2019? You know, the opiate crisis has probably gone even higher and higher. So I'm just kind of scared to take the pain reliever. Unless I just really, but I don't want to get addicted. So, decision on how to relieve the pain because I am getting, it hurts, it hurts. But from looking at the vehicle and being hit twice, you don't think I would even be alive today, but I am. So this is nothing compared to what it could have been. As I was leaving the hospital, the emergency room, my Lyft driver, he was like, yeah, I was in a car accident about a year ago, and when the airbag deployed, it broke my nose, and something else it broke on him, and he had to go to the ER, and it was hurting him, and they wouldn't treat him for like 6 hours. I'm like, sitting in the ER with a broken nose for like 6 hours. I'm like, I'm so blessed that the airbag deployed and it didn't break anything, like, so I'm blessed when it comes to that. And the pamphlet that the ER gave me on the way out, it says something like when those airbags deploy, they deploy at like over 100 miles per hour. That is crazy. It deploys at over 100 miles per hour. Wow. So it could have been much worse, but I thank God that it wasn't. And I'm still here, guys. So this is another chapter in the Tatiana's World book. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up now, but I thank you guys for coming to the live. If you have any questions, let me know. And don't forget to make friends in the comments below. Talk to you guys when I get a little better. Bye. Happy Saturday. Bye.